Okay guys, Rich Farmer here with KRC Realty. I am here today. I'm going to talk about Prop 90. Why is Prop 90 important? If you're over the age of 55 and you're thinking about downsizing, getting rid of your house and moving into something smaller, this is really important for you. Before we get into Prop 90, let's talk about how Prop 90 even came about. Back in 1978, California passed Proposition 13. Probably several people have heard of Prop 13. And what Proposition 13 did was, as property taxes were going up, and why were property taxes going up? They were going up because if your neighbor's home was reassessed for $75,000 more than yours because they sold the property, the government was going in and they were reassessing your property with a new $75,000 increased value, and your taxes were going up. It was really hard for people to keep track of how much their taxes were going to be that year. And what the government found was that, what a lot of people found, they were being priced out of their homes. They couldn't keep up with taxes. A lot of people that were retired, they couldn't keep out of they basically couldn't keep up with the increased taxes as appreciation was going up, so they were losing their homes. So the government enacted Proposition 13. It basically rolled taxes back from 78 values to 1976 values. And the maximum the government could increase your taxes per year on your value at that time was 2% per year. And that was great, because then people found that they could basically estimate their taxes. If they had a property for $100,000, their value was going up just 2%, as opposed to $175,000 new assessed value because the neighbors sold their house for a higher value. The problem they ran into that they noticed was that people weren't selling their homes. And they weren't selling their homes because they couldn't afford the new assessment, because they were retired. They couldn't afford the new assessed value on the property that they were going to buy. And so they found that a lot of seniors, let's say grandma or grandpa, one of them passed away. You had grandma living in this house, a big 3 or 4 bedroom house all by herself, where she would have been better off downsizing into something smaller, and she couldn't afford to do it. So that's where government came in and said, okay, well, we're going to do Prop 60. What Prop 60 allowed homeowners to do, it was a one-time deal where if you were over the age of 55, you could take your tax benefit from your previous house that fell under Prop 13, and you could move to another property and take that tax base with you. You could do that once. If you sold your house a second time, it would be reassessed on that value. So that was a huge benefit, because now grandma or grandpa could downsize into a smaller property without paying the higher tax base. They could take that Prop 13 value with them, which was huge. So where Prop 60 failed was, Prop 60 basically said it had to be in the same county. If you lived in San Diego County and then you wanted to go to Palm Springs, let's say a lot of people retire in the Palm Springs area. They want to be in a warmer climate and they want to retire there. They would lose that benefit. Hence came Prop 90. Prop 90 allows you the exact same benefits of Prop 60, Prop 13, but it allows you to move from one county to another. If you want to move to LA County, you want to move to Orange County, if you want to move to Riverside County and go out in Palm Springs, you can take that benefit with you. So Prop 90 is excellent for people that are over the age of 55. And even if you bought your house in 1990, you can take that tax value with you into another property, and you can actually parlay that tax value one time only. So when you move, make sure it's going to be your forever home at that point after the age of 55. But you can take that value with you, keep your taxes low, and Prop 90 is a huge benefit. If you need any more information on this, a lot more detailed than that, but that's kind of the short of Prop 13, Prop 60, and Prop 90. Huge benefit for property owners. And especially if you're over the age of 55 and you want to downsize into something, you can take that your last purchase price tax valuation with you to one home for one time. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me and give me a call. Again, this is Rich Farmer, KRC Realty. We specialize property management and mortgage services, and love to help you out anytime.